Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, Willie Adames stands in. And we're underway from San Diego. Fouled off down the right side. Pivetta in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Adrian Hauser.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This one in the air, center field. Bader in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing called strike. 1 and 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting third. The third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
Hey.
The 0-1.
No, inside.
Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. He starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. Machado at second with 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Luis Arias.
Ball.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. One gone here.
The third baseman,
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and the count is 2-0.
Yeah.
Chapman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Rio down. That one ripped, but foul. And that's too
Ball
high,
4.
ball 4.
Perfect.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
No, that's low.
For 1-0.
Ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his
That's ball
pitches,
3.
and get back into this at bat.
There's the strike of the knees. That's a strike and a full count now. Hitting the air out to center field. Merrill settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. So here's Bader down.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
There's the strike. And a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogart.
Hey.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and get it right where you want
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Batting six. The
Here's
designated
Miguel
hitter,
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Misses off
Inside,
the
ball
inside. Ball one.
That's in. Ball two.
Now one
That's ball
miss.
three.
That's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself
Ball
a
one.
hit.
Gavin Sheets in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Andujar around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop.
That's an out.
To first, not
He's
in
safe.
time. Great effort there. Freddie Fermin,
Batting
the
ninth,
next up
the
for the
catcher,
Padres.
Freddie Fermin.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses.
out.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Petco
Leading off
Park.
for the Giants,
Now it's the Giants
catcher,
catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Bailey.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The first baseman,
Casey
the
Schmidt getting ready to hit.
Schmidt.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is
Outside, that's a ball.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. In the air, right field. Tatis on the move. He's got it. 2 away now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Willie Adames, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball that's outside.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. A great play deep in the hole. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air, left field. Ramos under it. And that will end the inning. On to the fourth. And digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. That one to first. Sheets takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next to the Giants.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
That's out.
The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering
ball
misses. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. Struck out looking his first time.
Ball 1.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. On the ground to the left, Bogarts tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, so digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Ball one there. That one finds the corner, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. Ramos on his way over. 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Gavin Sheets.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
All these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's
a little bit low. Chapman gets a piece there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Wide to center his first time. And a foul ball. The Padres up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. And now Bader up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and he reaches safely. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. He's 0 for 1.
Nope. Outside.
Castellanos on at first, nobody out. And that one a little bit high.
Ball.
This for the changeup. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. And ball 4 to a ball.
The batter, number 9.
First and second, no outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Everything came together for him.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Ryan Barucki.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Tatis in the box lays off for ball 1.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just
Ball,
missed.
You need a strikeout. You need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Golden opportunity right here.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. The throw home.
Well, he found himself behind an account right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Digging in, Jackson
Ball, that's
Merrill.
out.
Two on, 1 out. Runner on the go. Chapman on to first. And he's 2 away. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Nope.
Nasty
Ball
backdoor
1.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ball 2.
Just
No, that's
missed.
down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
In the air, left field. And just foul. Here's your 1. That one hit to right. Tatis under it. And there's one away. So up next Casey Schmidt flied to right his first time.
Ball upstairs.
And the 1-0. Misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone
off the
for a
plate.
ball. That was the sweeper. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to third. Inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos under this one. And there's one away. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 2.
Gavin Sheets.
And a foul ball. 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Out number 2. Here's
Up
Nicholas
next for the
Castellanos.
Padres, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And
Ball.
that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second.
Ball.
That
That's
one
ball
way
two.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope,
And now
that's
the
a ball.
count filled up 3-2. And ball 4 to a board.
The batter, number 9. Second
So
baseman.
digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3.
Hey.
With that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough
Oh,
pitch to adjust to.
Ripped towards third. They take the force out, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers.
Ball. That pitch is out. Ball. That's inside.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. In danger of losing a no-hitter here. That
Nope.
one misses.
Ball
So
4.
a leadoff walk.
Up next is the Giants. The left fielder.
Elliot Ramos will hit next.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Yep,
Don't try to
that
do
ball went
too
out.
much.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one in the air, right field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now the Giants 4-hitter, Luis Arias. Just
Ball. That's
missed.
outside.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no into the 8th. Chapman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone
That's a ball.
is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The 1-1. And that is out of play.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
The next
Ball,
pitch
that pitch
misses.
is up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's Machado.
The third baseman, number
With this
13.
kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Merrill stands in here, takes ball one low. And it's second.
Hey!
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they add on. It's 7-0. One down. And here comes Sander Bogarts. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That's
What's upstairs, ball one. Rip, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Now the DH for the Padres. Miguel
The
Andujar.
designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Off the plate, ball one.
In the air to left center. Bader should have this one. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start
50,
the 8th. Adrian Morahome.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 now. And it's fouled away. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This is inside.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next is John.
So digging in, Harrison Bader.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down.
Ball one.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Way out front for strike two. And that is downstairs. Well, that's ball two.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next to the Giants. The catcher.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. The switch hitter batting right.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Next pitch is outside. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In there, sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Caleb Killian. He's making his second appearance of the season. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That ball's foul.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
This one in the air right field, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. The first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Stays alive. just
Ball.
misses
That's
the
inside.
mark outside the zone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Schmidt leading things off and takes the strike. Next offering is foul back.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Adames in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And Adames swings through that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And how about that to keep the no-hitter going? They turn things over to the southpaw, Wandy Peralta.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitcher.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they've done it. It's a combined no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.